Welcome to my channel. I have a simple question for you. Can 1 month change your life? I say yes, because 1 month changed mine. I went from fear to confidence, from silence to speaking, from thinking in my language to thinking in English. And no, I'm not a genius. I didn't move to America. I didn't pay for expensive courses. I didn't have a perfect accent. I did something different, something small, but I did it every day. I stopped waiting for the right time. I stopped saying, my English is bad. I started saying, I will speak. I will learn. And that changed everything. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I learned English in 1 month. Step by step, day by day. No grammar books, no boring lessons. Just real, simple English that you can use. And don't worry, if you're just starting, this video is for you. If you're scared to speak, this video is for you. If you always think in your language first, this video is definitely for you. In the next few minutes, I'll give you a 7-day plan, a real one, not just theory. A plan that works even if you're busy, even if you're shy, even if you don't believe in yourself yet. So please, don't click away. Stay with me till the end, because at the end of this video, I will teach you something most learners never understand. The one thing that helped me go from learning English to living in English. Let's start this journey together. Chapter 1. Day 1. Break the fear, not the rules. Let me be honest with you. On my first day of learning to speak English, I didn't open a grammar book. I didn't write vocabulary lists. I did something different. I stood in front of the mirror, and I said one sentence. I'm scared, but I will speak. Because this is the truth. The biggest problem in learning English is not grammar. It's not pronunciation. It's not even vocabulary. The biggest problem is fear. Fear of making mistakes. Fear of people laughing. Fear of sounding stupid. Fear of your voice. And that fear, it can kill your progress before you even start. So on day 1, we don't study English. We study ourselves, our fear, our mindset, our heart. Because if you don't face the fear, you will never speak, no matter how many grammar rules you know. Let me tell you a story. One day, I was sitting in a cafe. I saw a tourist sitting alone, reading a book. My heart started beating fast. I wanted to say something in English, just one sentence. But my mind started shouting, what if you say it wrong? What if they laugh at your accent? What if you forget the words? I was frozen. But then I remembered something I read the night before. It said, fear means you're growing. Fear is the door to confidence. So I stood up, walked over, and said, excuse me, are you reading a good book? He smiled. He said, yes, it's very good. And just like that, I was no longer afraid. Not because I spoke perfectly, but because I spoke at all. That moment changed everything. I learned that you don't need to be brave before you speak. You become brave because you speak. So here's your first mission. Speak. Today, right now, even if it's just one sentence, say to yourself, I'm still learning, but I'm trying. That's the magic sentence. Say it again. I'm still learning, but I'm trying. This gives you permission to speak, to make mistakes, to grow. Because guess what? Every fluent English speaker you admire, they were once a beginner too. They also made mistakes. They also felt fear, but they kept going. Here's another tool. Self-talk. Talk to yourself in English. Yes, really. Say simple things like, I'm going to make tea. This is my phone. I feel sleepy. You don't need perfect grammar. You just need to start. Speak aloud, even if it's just to yourself, because your mouth needs practice. Your tongue needs practice. Your voice needs confidence. And that comes from doing, not just learning. Let's talk about perfection. Many English learners wait until they're perfect to speak, but that day never comes. So here's the truth. Don't try to be perfect. Try to be proud. Be proud that you are learning. Be proud that you're trying, because trying is more powerful than perfect. So here's what I want you to do today. Look in the mirror and say one sentence in English. Anything. Even, I want to speak. Say this sentence out loud. I'm still learning, and that's okay. Try to say one thing in English to someone, even if it's online, even if it's just hi. That's enough for day one. You don't need to be fluent. You just need to be brave. Let me give you a simple phrase that helped me every single day. Mistakes are my teacher. Say it whenever you feel nervous, because every mistake is a step forward. Every time you feel scared but speak anyway, your brain learns something new. And here's the secret. The fear never fully disappears, but you become stronger than the fear. So on day one, you don't need to memorize 100 words. You don't need to understand 12 tenses. You need one thing, courage to speak badly, because speaking badly today leads to speaking beautifully tomorrow. I believe in you, and tomorrow we go deeper. Tomorrow we start listening like a baby and copying like an actor. But today, we break the fear, not the rules. Let's go. Chapter 2, Day 2. Listen like a baby. Copy like an actor. Yesterday, we talked about fear. Today, we talk about action. And the first real action you need is not reading. It's not writing. It's listening. Deep listening. Let me ask you a question. How does a baby learn to speak? Do they study grammar? Do they write essays? Do they read a dictionary? No. They listen. All day. Every moment. They hear words again and again. And slowly, they begin to copy. Not perfectly. Not completely. But they try. They don't say, I'm not fluent. They don't say, my pronunciation is wrong. They say one thing, mama. Then, more. Then, I want juice. And this is how you will learn too. Today is about copying. Today is about listening like a baby and copying like an actor. You don't need to create perfect English from your brain. You need to copy real English from your ears. Let me introduce you to a powerful method: shadowing. Shadowing means you listen to a sentence, and then you repeat it. Exactly. With the same words, same tone, same rhythm. You are not studying the sentence. You are becoming the sentence. Let me show you. Here's a simple phrase. How was your day? Now say it out loud. Try to copy me. How was your day? Feel the tone. Feel the rhythm. Say it again. Now again. Don't worry about mistakes. This is not grammar class. This is speaking practice. This is how actors learn lines in movies. They listen. They repeat. They feel. Now imagine you do this every day, for 7 days, for 30 days. You don't just speak English. You feel natural in English. Let's go back to babies for a moment. When they copy, they don't worry. They just try. And when they're wrong, parents smile. They say, "Good job." I want you to be like that with yourself. Don't say, "I'm wrong." Say, "I'm learning." Say, "I'm shadowing." Here's your challenge for today. Pick one short video in English. It can be from YouTube, a podcast, or a TV scene. Choose something slow and clear. Start with just 30 seconds. Play it. Pause it after one sentence. Repeat the sentence exactly. Same speed, same feeling, same words. Do this again and again. Shadow the voice like an actor. It may feel strange at first, but it works like magic. Let me give you 5 free resources where you can start shadowing today. BBC Learning English, YouTube. Slow, clear conversations with subtitles, elo.org. Real people talking about daily topics with transcripts, Voice of America. Learning English, slow news and stories, youglish.com. Search any word and hear native speakers use it in real videos. Easy English YouTube channel, street interviews with subtitles. You don't need to understand every word. Just copy the rhythm, copy the melody. It's like learning music. Now let me give you 10 beginner-friendly phrases you can shadow today. Good morning, how are you? Can I help you? I'm not sure. That sounds great. I'm learning English. Could you say that again? What do you think? I don't understand. Thanks for your help. I'll try my best. Say these out loud right now, one by one. Not in your head, out loud. These are real phrases that people use every day. And if you shadow them daily, they become part of your voice, part of your natural speaking. Let me tell you a quick story. A few years ago, I started shadowing an American podcast. The host spoke slowly, clearly. I copied his voice every day. 1 month later, I spoke to a tourist, and he said, "Wow, your English sounds natural." I didn't know many words, but I had rhythm, I had confidence, and it was all from copying. So here's what I want you to remember. Listening is learning. Copying is growing. You don't have to be original. You just have to practice. Speak like a baby. Copy like an actor. Feel it. Enjoy it. Don't think too much. Let your brain learn by doing, not by worrying. You already have the ability to learn. You just need to listen. Tomorrow, we go deeper. We move from listening to thinking in English. Not just speaking, not just copying, but really thinking with your own thoughts, in your own words. But for today, shadow one video. Repeat it 10 times. Copy it like an actor. You are not just learning English, you are becoming a speaker. Let's keep going. Chapter 3. Day 3. Think in English, not just speak. This is where the magic happens. Speaking English is great. Listening is important. But if you want to speak naturally, if you want to stop feeling slow or stuck, then you must take one powerful step. You must stop thinking in your language and start thinking in English. Now I know that sounds difficult. How can I think in English if I'm not fluent? But trust me, this is easier than you think. And it changes everything. Most English learners do this. They think in their native language. Then they translate into English. Then they speak. But this is slow. And this creates mistakes. And worst of all, it kills confidence. You say, wait, how do I say this? And you freeze. Why? Because your brain is doing double work. It's translating, it's correcting, it's guessing. But native speakers don't do that. They think in English, just like you think in your language, naturally, without effort. So today, I'm going to show you how to build that habit, step by step, just like a muscle. And the best part? You can do it anywhere. You don't need a teacher. You don't need internet. You don't even need to speak. Just think. Just feel. Just notice. Let's start simple. Right now, look around your room. What do you see? Say it in English, out loud or in your head. Just say the names. This is a chair. That's my phone. A cup. A book. Window. Fan. Bed. Shoes. Wall. Bag. That's 10 things. You just thought in English. This is your first challenge today. Walk around your house, your room, or your street, and name 10 things in English only. No translation. Just look and say. You're not trying to speak full sentences. You're training your brain to react in English, to connect English words with real things. This is how babies learn, and this is how we grow, not from textbooks, but from real life. Now, let's go deeper. After naming things, we add actions. This is called the "what am I doing" method. Try it now. Look at yourself and say what you are doing. I am sitting. I am watching a video. I am learning. I am listening. I am drinking water. I am writing. That's it. These are real thoughts, real sentences, simple, clear, natural. And when you do this every day, your brain begins to think in English without translation. This is the secret. Not more words, not more grammar, just more English inside your daily life. Let me give you the 2-sentence method I used every day. What do I see? What am I doing? Ask yourself these 2 questions 5 times a day and answer them in simple English. No pressure, no perfect grammar, just small thoughts, every day. Let's practice together. Right now, I see my phone. I say, "This is my phone." Now I pick it up. I say, "I am holding my phone." That's it. You just practice thinking in English. You can do this in the morning. I see the window. I am opening the curtain. You can do this at work. I see my desk. I am writing an email. You can do this while walking. I see a tree. I am crossing the road. You can do this every moment, and every time you do it, you become more fluent. Because fluency is not fast speaking. Fluency is easy thinking. Now here's the fun part. You don't need perfect grammar to think in English. You can think in broken sentences. It's okay. Even window, sun, bright, or coffee, hot, I like. That's still English. That's still training. Because the goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to be comfortable. And with practice, your thoughts will grow into real sentences. From cup, tea, to this is my cup. I am drinking tea. This is how fluency starts. Inside your head, before your mouth. Now let me share a personal moment. There was a time when I spoke slowly, very slowly. I always translated. I was afraid to forget words. But then I started this habit. I would walk around and talk to myself. I would sit on the bus and name things quietly. I would think in English, even when I didn't speak it. And one day, something amazing happened. I was in a shop. The cashier asked, "Do you need a bag?" And without thinking, I said, "Yes, please." It just came out. No pause, no translation, no fear. And I smiled because I knew I was thinking in English. And you can too. So here's your mission for today. Walk around and name 10 things in English. No native language. Say 5 things you are doing right now in English. Practice the "what do I see" and "what am I doing" method 3 times today. It takes just 5 minutes, but it changes your brain. It builds the fluency inside. Tomorrow, we take that thinking and start speaking, even when you're alone, even when you have no one to talk to. But for today, start thinking in English. Your journey is becoming real. Let's keep going. Chapter 4, Day 4. Build your speaking muscles, even alone. Today, we take a powerful step forward. You've faced your fear. You've listened and copied. You've started thinking in English. Now it's time to speak, even if you're alone, even if you feel silly, even if you think, but there's no one to talk to. Let me tell you the truth. You don't need a native speaker to start speaking. You don't need a teacher sitting beside you. You already have the best speaking partner in the world. You. Yes, you can practice speaking by yourself. And it works. In fact, this is how I built my confidence. Alone. At home. In secret. Let me take you back. I was learning English, but I was shy. I didn't want people to hear me and laugh. I didn't want to make mistakes in front of others. So every day, I did something simple but powerful. I stood in front of my mirror, I looked at myself, and I said one sentence in English. I want to speak. Then another. I'm learning English today. Then more. I woke up at 7. I made tea. I feel tired, but I'm trying. No one was watching. No one was judging. Just me and my words. And day by day, I became more comfortable, more fluent, more alive in English. Then one day, at a small event, someone asked me a question in English. I didn't freeze. I didn't panic. I spoke, naturally, calmly, and people looked at me like, "Whoa, you speak well." They didn't know I had been training alone for weeks. They didn't see the mirror. They didn't hear the hours of practice. But it worked. And it will work for you too. So today's lesson is all about speaking when you're alone. Let's begin with the first tool, mirror talk. Stand in front of a mirror. Look at yourself. Don't worry about mistakes. Don't worry about your accent. Just speak. Start with easy things. Hi, my name is Patak. I'm learning English. I want to improve. Then go deeper. I had a long day. I miss my family. I feel nervous, but I want to grow. Speaking in front of a mirror builds two things: confidence, connection with yourself. You hear your voice. You become familiar with it. You stop being afraid of how you sound. Now here are 7 mirror prompts to try today. Today I feel. Yesterday I did. In the future I want to. One thing I love is. One thing I fear is. If I had one wish, I would. Right now I see. Say each prompt, then answer in 1 or 2 sentences. No pressure, just expression. Now let's move to the next tool, role playing. Act like you're in a real situation. Pretend, imagine, play. You're at a restaurant. Hi, I'd like some water, please. I want to order chicken. Can I get the bill? You're at an airport. Where's the check-in counter? Is this my gate? I need help with my bag. You're on the phone. Hello, can I speak to Anna? Sorry, I didn't hear that. Can you repeat? Thank you. Have a nice day. This is fun. This is practice, and it builds speaking muscles fast. Now for something creative. Storytelling. Pick a moment from your day and tell the story in English, even just 2 to 3 sentences. Today I woke up late. I missed my bus, but I made coffee and smiled anyway. Or go back to a childhood memory. Once I lost my shoe in the rain. I cried. Then I laughed. It doesn't have to be perfect. It has to be real. Your voice, your story, your practice. Finally, try this. Solo conversation game. Ask yourself a question. Then answer. Then ask again. Example. What's your favorite food? I like pizza. Why do you like pizza? Because it's hot, cheesy, and makes me happy. When did you eat it last? Last week with my friend. You're creating a full conversation with yourself. And this is powerful because when you finally speak to others, your brain is ready. Your voice is ready. You are ready. Let me say this clearly. Fluency doesn't start with a partner. It starts with yourself. You don't need a big class. You don't need a native speaker. You need 10 minutes of courage and a mirror and your voice. So here's your mission today. Look in the mirror and say 3 sentences about your day. Choose one mirror prompt and answer it. Play one role: restaurant, airport, or phone. Tell a short story, 2-3 lines. Ask yourself 3 questions and answer them. That's it. That's your workout. Your speaking muscles are growing. Tomorrow, we'll take your speaking one step further by building full sentences that you can use every day. But for today, remember this. If you can speak alone, you can speak anywhere. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need a crowd. You just need your own voice. Let it speak. Let it grow. Let's keep going. Chapter 5. Day 5. Learn sentences, not just words. So far, you've broken the fear. You've started listening, copying, thinking, and speaking. You've built the foundation. Now it's time to make things faster, easier, more natural. Let me tell you a big secret. One that most English learners don't hear from teachers. Don't just learn words, learn sentences. Yes, stop memorizing long vocabulary lists. Why? Because words alone don't teach you how to speak. Words are like bricks. But you can't build a house with bricks alone. You need structures. You need sentences. When you learn a sentence, you learn vocabulary, grammar, tone, real-life usage, confidence, all in one. Let me show you an example. The sentence, "I'm not sure." It's only 3 words, but it's powerful, and it can replace more than 10 grammar rules. You don't need to say, "I do not have confidence in this," or "I'm uncertain about the correctness." No, just say, "I'm not sure." And you can use it anywhere. Do you know the answer? I'm not sure. Are you coming tomorrow? I'm not sure. Is this the right bus? I'm not sure. It works. It's natural. It's simple. And it's real English. That's why I say this clearly. Sentences are the shortcut to fluency. Now let me tell you what I used to do. I used to collect words, hundreds of words. But when I tried to speak, I got stuck because I didn't know how to use the words in a sentence. I knew sure. I knew not. I knew I. But I didn't know I could just say, "I'm not sure." Everything changed when I stopped collecting words and started collecting sentences. I created a sentence notebook, a simple notebook, 1 line per page, no grammar rules, no explanations, just real sentences from real life, and I repeated them. I read them out loud. I used them in mirror practice, and slowly, they became part of me. So today, I want to help you build your own sentence notebook. Start by writing down 5 to 10 useful sentences every day. Sentences from YouTube videos, TV shows, or daily conversations. And repeat them. Say them aloud. Use them in your thoughts. Let me give you 50 everyday sentences to start with. You don't need to memorize all of them today. Just pick 5 or 10 and use them. 50. Beginner sentences to use immediately. I'm not sure. That sounds great. I don't know. Can I help you? What do you think? I agree with you. I don't agree. Just a moment, please. I'm learning English. I'm doing my best. I need a break. I'm a little tired. It's too expensive. That's a good idea. I'm ready. Let's go. It doesn't matter. I'm listening. Take your time. I understand. I don't understand. Could you repeat that? I'm sorry. Thank you very much. I'll try again. See you tomorrow. Have a good day. It's okay. No problem. What's your name? Where are you from? How was your day? I'm fine, thanks. Nice to meet you. I live nearby. What time is it? I think so, maybe later. Not yet. Why not? I don't think so. I'm on my way. Can I ask you something? That's interesting. Wait a second. It's too late. Don't worry. Be careful. What's going on? I've got it. These sentences are like building blocks. Mix them, play with them, use them every day. And you'll notice something amazing. You will start speaking naturally, without thinking too much. Here's a tip. Use sticky notes. Write one sentence. Stick it on your mirror, fridge, phone, or wall. See it. Say it. Repeat it until it becomes part of you. Now let's talk about mixing. If you know 10 sentences, you can mix them into 20 combinations. For example, I'm not sure, plus, what do you think? Becomes a real dialogue. I'm not sure. What do you think? Or, I'm tired, plus, I need a break. Becomes, I'm a little tired, I need a break. You don't need new grammar. You just need to combine what you already know. That's how children learn. That's how fluent speakers grow. So here's your mission today. Start a sentence notebook. Write 5 to 10 useful phrases. Say them out loud, 3 times each. Pick your favorite 5 and use them in a mirror conversation. Combine 2 sentences to make one new one. Add 1 sticky note sentence to your room. Remember, words are tools, but sentences are keys. They unlock your voice. They unlock conversations. They unlock confidence. You're not just learning English, you're learning how to speak it, 1 sentence at a time. Tomorrow, we take everything, the sentences, the speaking, the thinking, and turn it into a daily routine you can follow every week. But today, let your sentences speak for you. Loud, simple, proud. Let's keep going. Chapter 6, Day 6 and 7. Turn practice into daily life. You've come so far. You broke the fear. You listened. You copied. You thought in English. You spoke to the mirror. You built sentences. Now comes the real question. How do you keep going? How do you make English a natural part of your life, not just something you study? Here's the truth. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need 3 hours a day. You don't need to be motivated all the time. You need one thing: consistency. Because fluency doesn't come from one big moment. It comes from small steps, every day, even on busy days, even on tired days. So today, I want to show you how to take everything you've learned and turn it into a simple routine, something that fits your life, something you can do every day, even with work, school, or family. And no, it won't be boring. It's not about being perfect. It's about being proud. Proud that you are doing something. Proud that you are growing. Let me tell you a secret. I never followed a big study plan, but I followed a small routine, and I followed it with my heart. I didn't always have time, but I always did something, even 10 minutes, and that was enough. So here's what I want to give you: my actual 7-day schedule. The one I used to go from zero confidence to thinking and speaking in English every single day. This is your 1-week challenge. Try it, live it, repeat it. At the end, you'll feel something amazing: pride, confidence, momentum. 7-day real-life English schedule, just 15 to 30 minutes a day. Day 1, break the fear, mindset, and mirror. Look in the mirror and say 3 honest sentences. Example: I want to speak English. I feel nervous, but I will try. Say the sentence: I'm still learning, and that's okay. Bonus: say hello to one person online or outside. Day 2, listen and shadow. Copy like a baby. Choose one short video, 1 to 2 minutes, with clear English. Shadow 5 sentences. Pause, repeat, copy the tone. Repeat each sentence 3 times out loud. Use your voice. Feel it. Day 3. Think in English. What you see and do. Walk around your room or street. Name 10 things you see. Say what you are doing. I'm walking. I'm looking. I'm learning. Try to think in English for 10 minutes. No translation. Day 4. Speak alone. Mirror and role play. Use one mirror prompt. Today I feel. Tell a short story, 2 to 3 sentences, from your life. Play one role: restaurant, bus station, or call center. Ask and answer your own questions. Example: what's your plan today? Day 5. Sentence power. Notebook and practice. Write 5 useful daily sentences. Say each out loud 3 times. Mix 2 sentences to create a mini conversation. Example: I'm tired. Plus, I need a break. I'm tired. I need a break. Day 6. Combine everything. Fluency session. 5 minutes. Think in English. Describe what you're doing. 5 minutes. Shadow one short clip. 5 minutes. Mirror speaking or role play. Use any sentence from your notebook. Speak, mix, express. Day 7. Reflection and reset. Ask yourself, what did I learn this week? Answer in English. even short sentences. Choose your favorite phrase of the week. Say it 10 times. Make a short video or audio clip of yourself speaking, just for you. Say, "This is my progress. I'm proud." You see? It's simple. It's real. It's doable. You don't need to follow a textbook. You don't need to wait for the perfect time. This plan fits your life. Whether you're a student, a worker, a parent, or someone just trying to get better every day. And here's the most beautiful part. When you repeat this 7-day challenge, something starts to change. Your thoughts become English. Your voice becomes stronger. Your fear becomes smaller. And your confidence? It grows every single day. This is what I did. This is what worked for me. And now, I'm giving it to you. Don't try to be perfect. Try to show up. Try to speak. Try to enjoy the process. Because English is not just a language. It's a key, a bridge, a part of your dream. And now, you're walking that dream. One step, one sentence, one day at a time. So here's your final challenge. Follow this plan for 7 days. Repeat it for 1 month, and then look in the mirror again. Say, "I'm doing it. I'm speaking. I'm proud." Tomorrow we celebrate. But today, let's finish strong. You've got this. Now it's your turn. This video gave you a real, simple path. But a path is just a line, unless you start walking. So don't scroll away. Don't wait for the perfect day. Do something small. Do something brave. Right now. Comment below. Write one sentence in English. Say, "I'm learning." Say, "I will speak." Say, "This is my first step." Any sentence, any level. No fear. I will read it. I will support you. And if this video helped you even a little, help someone else. Like it. Subscribe to the channel. Share it with a friend. Someone out there is waiting for hope, just like you were. Remember, you don't need 1 year. You just need 1 month with heart. Let's keep learning. Let's keep going. See you in the next video.